5. There are 10 real-life players, each controlling their own avatar on the court right here. And I don't consider myself superstitious, but I might be a little stitious, Vince, as it is going to be Mexico winning the jump opening tip. And you know, I love that as a precursor. So you see a corner three reigning at home to open the scoring here. Mexico 3-zip.
Starting it hot. I'm liking the background here. Look at the tie-dye green kind of Nickelodeon slime. All right, a little bit of goosebumps, but another stroke in the green. 3-3 Dominican Republic versus the Mexico. And again, as you said, Mexico is going to be on the white, Dominican Republic in that dark blue and red. Again, I want a box of these jerseys in real life, Chris. They're too sweet.
They certainly are. And yeah, I'm not sure. The edges of the court look fantastic, though. Dominican Republic tying it up, and they're back the other end with a quick transition bucket. Can't get caught napping on the back end like that. Transition buckets will take your lunch money all day. You got to be ready for that. But interesting, we do not see the full court pressure quite the same way as Team USA. But Mexico left wide open to drive the lane with a double-handed windmill reverse dunk. That was absolutely awesome, Vince.
That give and go in between the backcourt was absolutely spectacular. Just real quick, don't put the ball on the ground. Just get that good pass. Dominican Republic goes for a three, to knock it down. 𝐸𝐞𝐫𝐞, you know he's going to be a monster on the boards, getting offensive. Going on that right elbow, trying to find 𝐒𝐞𝐫𝐢𝐵𝐷ition. No give and go, going to take it himself, unable to knock it down. Again, still Dominican Republic possession, getting both defenders up in the air. One more time, a Targaryen with the white hair, and Dracarys from deep. 8-5, Dominican leads.
Really fantastic offensive rebounding as well. Mexico want to get pretty wise to that pretty quickly, mate, and try to box out down low, because it does give those second chances at points, which is going to come back and haunt you. Javier bringing the ball up the court right there. Oh, had an open look, gave it back to Stavros. Picks up his dribble. Over to Santi. Trying to find the open man. Romero with a gorgeous off-balance, one-handed shot right there. And it's just a one-point game in this one. So far, Mexico hanging with them, and the tempo clearly different to that USA game, as Mexico are going to defend well there, but the shot will drop.
Good defense, better offense. The big fella having great body control, going up. You know, he got strength in that build, so he was able to take that contact all the way to the rim. Point guard give it to him, but then a PG back in time with the roll, but couldn't get it. Doesn't go down. Dominican Republic, DR trying to respond. Give him right there, 𝐒𝐞𝐫𝐢𝐵𝐷ition. It is limited edition. Knock it down to 3, 13-7. They're just clipping that lead.
Yeah, that's a bit of a 6-point swing right there as well. They had the shot they wanted, Mexico. Just got to make them. We spoke about that pregame, right? That haunted the Cayman Islands early on, and ultimately they were going to pay the price. Nice cut right there. Javier with the one-handed dunk. Gorgeous movement off the ball. Dominican Republic did what they could defensively, with Javier just a step ahead. Back the other way. Mirabal pulling up for the deep three. It will rim out, and that's better boxing out. What can Mexico do now down the other end?
So then, Santi trying to get his target inside. Great cross pass, Romero. All litting up one-on-one with the big fella. Scooping, changing direction, unable to finish with the left. I don't know if that's his weak hand, but then there it is, a clear passing foul. You can't do that clear path foul. You're going to go to the line, but then still Dominican Republic ball.
And the lead is ever so slight right now, but NBA 2K player experience, Chrissy banging home that corner three. They have got to get a hand up on that shot, at least make him earn it. Santi doing a good job finding Romero, who passed up the three. Good ball rotation, but another miss right there. Oh, but it's going to be a foul. They're going to the line to shoot three, Vince.
So you got to knock him down, but misses the first one. That's crucial. And also we got 𝐸𝐸𝐶 from the Dominican Republic on the left side for the Dominican Republic, you know, and also we got Santi here from Mexico. Real focus into the game. Only a 6-point lead for the Dominican Republic. Mirabal CF, hand up. Nope, couldn't make the cut, and now it's done for Mexico.
Better defense that time from Mexico, so showing that they can adjust on the fly as they get a transition bucket of their own. I'm impressed by that. Hey, you go back to that one missed three, and they're right back in this, Vince. So I'm liking what I'm seeing here. great way to pull back. What is that going to be, offensive? No, okay, wow. The and one play, or I'm slightly confused here, Vince. They're in the bonus. Okay, off the ball foul right there. Now I understand.
Now I see. One of the things didn't belong there. But great spin move. As you can see, for the first time we see these teams seeing each other, it's going to be a little bit of revenge for Mexico. I mean, Dominican Republic won 96-50 the first game, 88-69 the second. Let's not make that repeat. They're real close in this game right now, only down by 5, but can you extend it some more? And then knocks it down by another 3 points. So 33.5 left in the first, an 8-point deficit. Let's see what they can do with this one.
Yeah, so far so good. I think we can already see as we've got a violation right there. We are going to be going to the line. You can see that Mexico is definitely improved from the last time these two teams met. They're definitely looking better. They're hanging around on the scoreboard. They've just got to make a couple of shots, and they are right there. I think it's been an impressive opening quarter for both teams, but definitely Mexico have improved.
Just missed that full court pass. Had to put that hand on the button, but got deep bomber activated. Be careful because now his reign's been extended. Call him John Dutton. There's going to be a lot of cattle to be herding, and he wants to hurdle those threes as soon as he can. As he gets right there, that's going to the line. Again, all in the bonus, a real handsy affair, making like an MMA match. 27-19 with 8.5 left in the first. I think Mexico could be proud of this.
Yeah, definitely. Much improved performance right here. Here comes Mirabal, trying to have the final say here. Got to pull the trigger. It's going to rim out. 1 quarter in the books. So far, so good for Dominican Republic, but Mexico definitely hanging around in this one, Vince. I think we're going to have a much tighter game than their opening series.
I like it. I love it. I want more of it, but a deep 3 from Dominican Republic. DR getting Chrissy on Twitch with the offensive board. Back to Mirabal. Knocking it down, baby. Deep bomber. They say talk to each other, saying good shot. Now keep it going. We got more points to score.
Yeah, and those offensive boards now have really led to a lot of points here for the Dominican Republic, and that's the difference in this game so far. So that is correctable for Mexico. That's coachable. They just need to make the adjustment as quickly as they can.
I see those open shots, but also take a couple of contested, but then it's just a volley going back and forth. Let's see if Mexico can avert. Javier going down, no one on him. Romero with the showtime slammer jammer, making it a 9-point game with 4 minutes left in the second.
You love to see it. Here comes Mirabal back the other way now. Trying to work some magic there. The pick and roll really was just a red herring. It threw him off, and he went straight to the shoulder and banged home a long-range 3 as we see full court pressure for the first time now. That's what we saw nonstop from USA against the Cayman Islands, and now Dominican Republic taking a page out of their book, trying to do the same to Mexico here. When you spring that full court pressure out of nowhere, it can catch the inexperienced teams off guard and really punish them. So Dominican Republic decided, okay, we got a 12-point lead. Now's the time to put the pedal to the metal.
And Mexico ain't stopping. They still got some fight. Nice little pump fake going down the baseline. Giving it to the guard and knocking it down, stroking a 3, making it 24-3. Just a tiny hole they're digging. It's only about ankle, maybe knee deep. They could still step out of it, but they have to stop Dominican Republic on their offensive side. A great give and go. Good defense I was talking about, and it's going to be a jump ball between the little fella and the big man. Let's see who's going to win this.
Now, this is my only objection in this situation, is you should be able to sub in a jumper. As the big man wins the tip ball, to nobody's surprise, Vince. Back the other end, we've got a glorious dunk for Mexico to cut the lead to 7.
There have been 3 body bags. This is an episode of John Wick. Someone called a corridor because Mexico has been high-flying and taking names with no explaining. I'm liking it, but again, hands in the pass lane from Dominican Republic. DR stepping up their defense, trying to get a rematch. I just see someone try to take the guy's head off when he said, you ain't dunking on my man. You already did it 3 times.
Making them earn those points in the paint, and a smart decision as Taktuk is going to miss both shots, and good boards right here from Mexico. They can eat into this lead even more now. It's 5 unanswered points for them. Found themselves down by 12. Stauros fading away. You got to follow your shot. Back the other end, Dominican Republic, wide open, easy as you like. Pushes the lead back to 9.
Transition mid-range game. I love the stop and pop on that elbow. Understanding it's a more high percentage shot. Telling you the Bills are ready to go. Santi cutting up the defense like a ninja, but unable to finish at the cup. Full court pass. Can he knock down the 3? No, he doesn't. And going back to Mexico.
So, Vince, the Dominican Republic are just leaving the door slightly ajar. There's just a column of light coming in from the hallway. But that's all they might need right here. Stavros is going to bang home this free throw. Makes both of them. The lead back to 7. It was as large as 12 only a couple of minutes ago. I'm liking the fight we're seeing from Mexico here. Advances Dominican Republic, though. Little Selly, no hesitation. Stroking that one green. Lead is back to 10. And I didn't hate that Mexican defense. That was just a phenomenal shot, mate.
I mean, when you're a former player on the, Celtics, in which you basically the esports where Larry Bird, got his trophies, you got to be a good shooter to give homage to the little leprechaun. But if he's open, he's going to stroke it green. But Mexico still fighting, but also getting scrappy. Dominican Republic almost gets the steal. Full court pass. PG back in time, giving it to the corner, knocking it down. No, unable to. Let's see if DR can transition.
And honestly, when you're getting full court press, you see good defense back the other way from Mexico. It's kind of like standing up to a bully. You actually have to do that. You need to punish them down the other end, drop in your buckets, and they'll stop pressing real quick if you do that to them a couple of times. But on that occasion, missing the opening 3 stings a little bit. PG back in time. Kind of give me Danny Ainge vibes, actually, with his avatar there, Vince. Literally, one from the ages, as we're seeing misses from the Dominican Republic as well. So this game is up for grabs. Nice two-handed dunk right there. The lead is only 8. We're under 40 to go here in the second quarter, Vince. Mexico versus Dominican Republic, and a tighter game than previous records would have had you believe.
Up for eFIBA Season 3, another stroke in the green for DR. It's great shot to Ramon Flores saying, handsome Santi. All right, you got some fans out there, buddy. People are watching. But also, if you're tuning in for the first time, this is eFIBA Season 3. Over 62 countries competing, trying to get their chance to go to air on off-site event, basically from their own hometown down in the Philippines, except one team, which would be the Philippines, winning the Asia region. And now you're watching North America, in which 4 teams are trying to get that ticket between Dominican Republic, Cayman Islands, also Mexico and USA. This game is getting tight, and then first half is almost done. Dominican Republic trying to get some final points on the board. Tactic with that great seed of future, finding out where rebounds are going to be, but unable to convert. 5 seconds left. Up, a great steal from DR.
And rims home a 3 at the death. Oh, that has to be disappointing there for Mexico, Vince. They were defending so well. It's a scrappier, slower pace game, and they are really just a few buckets off the pace here. Much improved Mexican performance. For me, Vince, the difference so far in this one, the offensive boards are turning into points for the Dominican Republic, and the missed shots for Mexico means that they're down by 14 instead of being down by, maybe about 5 or 6 and still within touching distance. So we saw so many games won and lost in the third quarter out of that European region. Let's see, does that old rule ring true here in the North America region, as Dominican Republic are going to open the account in the second half with a gorgeous two-handed shack attack dunk.
Big fella, Mr. Tuck. Basically going to the cup, doing what he's best at. Javier going to Staros. Over here, Santi, baby, unable to stroke it green. Rebound going to DR. Let's see if they can convert. And Maribel unable to do it.
And so far, Vince, we've had one 6-point swing. That was when Mexico missed a wide-open 3, and then back the other end, Dominican Republic nailed theirs. And then right at the end of the half there, Mexico missing their shot, and back the other end, Dominican Republic dropping in a buzzer beater 3-pointer. And that's 11 points right there. 11-point swings. You've got stiffen up defensively, get the stop, and make your shots as well. You got to stroke a green at this level if you want to win the game. As now the Dominican Republic extend that lead to 19, Vince, and that is a 12-0 run. They find themselves on the full court pressure, nearly getting to Santi. We have a foul, though, and a bit of a reprieve for the Mexicans.
I don't know if you noticed that as soon as that tip ball got into the open court, 3 blue jerseys were running and hunting it down. The communication is key. Everyone is watching the court, understanding what's at stake, and that is great teamwork, not only on the offensive side, but on the defensive side as well, trying to keep as many possessions on the DR side. But Mexico not giving up. Great full court pass, give it to the big fella. Nice dish and a beautiful finish.
And I actually just want to give a shout out to Santi from Mexico on the right. And it's a Madden commentator, 𝐅𝐸𝐥𝐦, who always loves it when he sees a comfortable athlete. As the Dominican Republic going to pull up for the 3, miss, but get the offensive boards. 𝐒𝐻𝐫𝐞 crashing the glass again. He loves a comfortable athlete. And I've just spotted, Vince, he's playing with a pillow on his lap. And he is comfortable. I quite like it when I see my athletes in slacks and hoodies, nice and comfy, in their zone. I'm loving that. And honestly, maybe that's what's translating to this improved Mexican performance this game. As I say that, the curse of the commentator rears its ugly head, and Dominican Republic get an easy bucket at the other end. But put me down for some Santi relaxation, cushion while you're playing. I love it.
All right, let's see Santi. Is he going to knock it down? Can't do it, but great offensive board and a foul. Shout out to my man Acosta coming back on the YouTube saying Dominican Republic. I see the flags. I see the red, white, and blue, papa. But going right here, Maribel CF, left side. A little bit of daylight, pump fake, good defense of Mexico. Recovery defense, lefty going left. Oh, a nice hesitation. Just teleported right to the spot for a nice mid-range, but unable to cash in.
And this is danger zone now for Mexico, Vince. Coming up on 2 minutes left here. And it has absolutely been a quarter that has belonged to the Dominican Republic, where they now extend the lead to 21. And it is just so hard, as we've seen time and time again, to claw back big leads in the fourth. What you want to be doing in the third is just like that, chipping away. You're not going to win the game in the third, but you're going to set yourself up with an opportunity to take the lead in the fourth and push it down the stretch. We even saw 𝐇𝐞𝐫𝐞 do that against the French. You got to stay relevant, basically. It does mean you got to get a few more stops, though, and you definitely can't be leaving open threes like that.
Keep the momentum going toward. Again, this is best of 2, so you got to add up both scores from the games. Whoever got the highest will win, so you can lose the first game but score a crazy load of points the second and still come out the series on top. But when you got this great lightning flash defense to a lightning slam, a jam, a dunk, what more can you ask for? 58-35, DR on top.
Yeah, and that cumulative score, we spoke about it pre-tournament and pre-production, wondering what type of impact that would have on strategy and gameplay, and we saw it. When it came to the team who had the dub in game number 1, especially if it was a large score, it really became an issue of clock management, scoreboard watching in the second game. And ultimately, it frees that team up who wins the first game to lose, just not by a certain margin. And then, of course, that led to a complete change in strategy in game number 2 than we would have typically seen in, say, a best-of-3 series. And that's why I love the format. It gave so many tremendous efforts down the stretch, really changed the dynamic of the whole tournament, and it is going to be here to stay.
Going to be here to stay for sure. That's what the evolution of eFIBA is happening beyond our compare. And let's see, can Chrissy on Twitter? I thought he was going to knock that down. I'm not going to lie. I was getting excited. Going full court and knocking it, but instead giving it to his partner in the corner. Deep bomber. See the future both activated for Dominican Republic. And then another steal. Their hands in the passing lanes are so vital and so tentacly. I know that's probably not a word, but they're just everywhere, Chris.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought you said authentically. I loved it. I'm here for it. Like the anticipation of effectively jumping to swat or steal the ball in a passing lane is has been unique to this North American region in terms of gameplay. But it's the same way jump passes seem entirely unique to the European region. It's now the fourth quarter, mate. This game has flown by. It's a 24-point Dominican Republic lead. Now Mexico have to get more of that. Obviously a deep 2. You would have liked it to be a 3. They've got to bow up defensively. And look at them. Yeah, I was about to say, it would be great to see some Mexican full court pressure. I know if you're one of the newer teams, it's a little bit scary, but you got to try it because it can get the big stop.
Got it. Javier going on left side, cross pass into the steal. Going down the lane. The big fella kind of dribble but gets fouled. I don't know if his dribbling is up to par. I mean, usually back in the old NBA 2K days, if you dribbled, you were Shaq. You just tripped and fell. Like, but he was doing pretty well with the little dribble. I like it.
Absolutely. You know, people forget that Magic played center in his, rookie finals year. That was a big man who could dribble. Here we go. Oh, great boards this time as well. I saw the number 32 and I got inspired, Vince. Here we go. Mexico not out of this one, but they've got to get a whole bunch of points in a flurry here.
Yeah, but I want everybody to notice this is the first time we're seeing See the Future from the person who's actually casting the game, 𝐸𝐸. As you see that white circle, he can see where the rebound is going to be, which is so vital in NBA 2K25. You know, a lot of shots are going to be up, but it's good to know that, split second, especially if it's a high rebound, that you could take your avatar and run to the spot to basically load up your boards. And it's great that we can finally see that in real time. And it's a testament of how many different, a nice little alley-oop dunk from Dominican Republic, going up, knocking it down, getting this lead. And yeah, I just like seeing these takeovers, just advance and evolve every game.
Ooh, and as you say that, we get an inbound steal as well, Vince. They might not have the crystal ball, but they're definitely playing like it. Phenomenal work right there. We have our first alley-oop of the day. Oh, PG back in time couldn't quite get that to drop. Good hustle, though, scrapping here, Mexico. They miss once again, though, and, of course, 𝐸𝐸 with a great board. And tremendous observation, great commentary as well, Vince. You're right, the first time we're seeing that from the perspective of the crystal baller. I love that.
I love it. I need it, and I'm getting it. PG back in time, stroking it green, 74-48. It's not too late. Let's see him rain, baby. Let him go. Let him fly. Let's get this flurry. But then the big fella giving up. Cookie edition, that's from the parking lot. Unable to knock that. That's crazy. I like it.
Ooh, good work down the other end. Don't look now. Mexico showing up. Wow, that is as deep as it gets. That was the halfway line holding the celly. That was, without a doubt, the deepest 3 we've had in eFIBA Season 3, Vince. Wowzers.
I'm telling you, these players are coming to play. They don't care today. They're just making it rain. But now keep hacking on the points, 80-48. Dominican Republic is giving their all, no matter who's in front of them, and I'm liking it. And let's see if they can do it one more time. Oh, they're stroking the green. Now it's just a flurry of 3s now. They're just having fun.
Well, pre-stream, we were talking about it, weren't we? How about a dunk contest? How about a 3-point shootout? We're getting it here, mate. They must have been listening. Loving every second of it. Mexico and the Dominican Republic going back-to-back, end-to-end here with the 3-pointers. After the alley-oop, man, I nearly want to call them the Dunk Republic.
The Dunk Republic. Oh, that's actually a dope nickname for the Dominicans over there. Called you the Dunk Republic. Let's see them flying. Let's see you keep going. But inbound play for Mexico. Don't forget, they still got a second game today, and we still have another round as well. It's going to be USA versus Mexico, but then Cayman Islands versus Dominican Republic. And then also tomorrow we have one more round for just the qualifiers, and then we'll have our grand final to see their chance to go to the Philippines.
𝐸𝐸 going to pull up. Oh, backing himself to make the shot, and the rebound got the better. I say that the bounce of the ball got the better of everybody there. Here come Mexico. Javier, oh, another hand up in the passing lane. The anticipation, fantastic from Dominican Republic, as it looked like they were going to go for a little alley-oop, but thought better of it and just took the points that are on offer. The lead extended to 28 now. Good passing. Coming back the other way.
Lefty going on the right side. Chris C. unable to knock it down. Now let's see Romero trying to run as fast as can, but a nice transition foul to stop the play. And 52 seconds left in the first game between Dominican Republic and Mexico. Javier G going on the left side, giving it to Romero SX, getting some more points on the board. Santi being absolutely superb behind the arc. 82 to 57, still trying to get some more points.
I like the strong finish we're seeing here from Mexico. Not bad at all. They did hang around in that first half, Vince, as we just see sublime skills on display from the Dominican Republic. Really impressive. Mexico going down swinging, though. Romero, got to make your shots. A little bit like the USA Cayman Islands game, Vince. If you want to beat the best in the world, you got to be able to stroke a green when the ball lands in your hands. You just have to be able to do that. Down the other end in the corner. That's more like it. 25-point lead again. All of these points crucial, by the way, in a cumulative best-of-2 scoring system. Every single bucket is vital. Game one in the books between Dominican Republic and Mexico.